JK, hold on.
Man, oh man. Man, oh man. They done let your boy back on the tube. Oh man. Oh man, they done messed up. Hold on, let me get this camera set up. Let me get this situated real quick. Drip Mafia, my family, my familia, what's going on? Full disclaimer, my people. If I'm a little bit awkward in this video or if I'm a little bit off, you know, it's been about a year and some change since I've been on YouTube, so just, you know, bear with me. We got some warming up to do. Now that's crazy though. It's really been over a year since I've been back on YouTube, since I posted a video. If I could get my procrastination, my discipline, my motivation under control, yo, I promise you, like, I really promise you, it's not even the discipline or the motivation, because I find discipline and I motivate myself in other areas of my life. And I'm gonna touch on them briefly in this video, and more videos to come, I'll get more into depth. But yo, procrastination when it comes to YouTube, recording content, just posting, yo, two thumbs down, 2 thumbs down. Over this past year, I've been able to discipline and motivate myself in so many other areas of my life, and I'm so proud of myself. Let me first off start by saying that over this past year, it's been a journey. It's been a lot of growth, it's been a lot of self-reflection, a lot of areas of my life. And you know, I'm just proud of myself, man, because came a long way, you know? Came a long way. Me, I'm my own worst enemy. I'm the only one who can self-sabotage myself. I'm the only one who can derail myself. I'm the only one who can take myself off my pivot. Yeah, life happens, things come up, right? But at the end of the day, we all have a choice to make. So if certain things come up in life, it's still up to you. It's still on you to make that choice, to be tunnel vision, to focus up, and not let those things get in the way of what God has for you. Not for real though. What God has for you, no man can take away. And the doors that God has open for you, no man can close. The only one who can get in the way of that is ourselves. We can procrastinate. We can put things over what God has for us. We can try and do things our way. We can try and listen to other sources instead of God. And those things will block, those things will close doors, those things will prevent us from stepping into everything that God has for us. And I mean that wholeheartedly. We're the only ones who can stop what God has for us. So family, listen, my drip day is on July 19th. Currently right now, it's the 14th. So I'm gonna try and get this video out as soon as possible. Just keep the content rolling. Your boy, listen, your boy's gonna be 24 years old on the 19th. That's why I got a little chest out, because, you know, feeling real grown and sexy. Nah, I'm really chopped cheese, cause what was that, brother? I don't know. Whose man's is this? That's your man's? Yo, pack him up, cause I don't know what that was. Somebody in the comments let me know to never do that again. But you know, back to the video. This year is special. This year is meaningful. I done gone through, you know, a few things. I can't say the world, I can't say I've been through, you know, hell and back this past year, but definitely gone through a few things this year. Definitely grew me, definitely matured me as a man. Not only a man, but a man of God. It taught me to really put God first in everything that I do, right? Making sure that I'm thinking like Christ when I think. Making sure I'm speaking like Christ when I speak. Making sure I'm acting like Christ when I act, right? You know, keeping God first in every single thing that you do is so pivotal. It's so important to this Christian walk, because when you do that, you save yourself so much, you know, so much heartache, so much trouble. You save yourself a lot of, how do you say it? You save yourself a lot of this, right? Because this path is straight and narrow. So when you think like Christ, you save yourself a lot of this wishy-washy, side to side, and you just, boom, straight and narrow, right? So that's one thing I really want to just lock in and hone in on this year. My 24th year is just really, everything that I do my best to really just make sure Christ is in the center, you know? A few things went on this past year, but like I said in the beginning of this video, I won't be going into too much detail. I'll just be, you know, touching on a few things briefly, because I don't want to make this video too long. A few things that happened to your boy, just a few things. One thing that I really focused on this year was my health. Making sure that what I put inside my body is fueling me. What I put inside my body is giving me energy. It is not tiring me out. It's not making me sluggish. The Bible says that in 1 Corinthians, our bodies are temples, right? So if I'm putting whatever into my body, it's not a temple at that point, it's a trap house. I always say that. I don't want my body to be a trap house. I want my body to be a temple. So what I put inside my body is going to reflect my outward appearance, how I feel, how I maneuver, how I look. You know, I want to be attractive, not only in a physical sense, but I want everything about me to be attractive, right down to emotional intelligence, you know, financial intelligence, spiritual intelligence, physical intelligence, mental intelligence, just everything about me I want to be attractive. Not for women, not for girls, I'm not talking about that, but just to people in general, right? And it comes down to what you put inside your body, because what you put inside your body is gonna make or break how you feel, is gonna make or break your mood, your energy level. And if you're, you know, not energized, or you're not rested because of what you eat, or your mood is off because of what you eat, you won't be able to perform to the highest of your ability in all those categories. That was a lot right there, but hopefully you get the point. These lovely women of God, relationships, situationships, whatever you want to call it. Fellas, listen to me carefully, right? Trust God and understand that he has a plan for you. Do not go based off your flesh. Do not go based off how you feel. I promise you, it's not gonna work out. God has grace, so he'll let us do our thing for a little while. But it's, you know, what God has for you is far greater than, you know, it's far greater than what you may think is best for yourself, right? Because God knows what you need, not what you want. And there's a saying, I'm not gonna say it word for word, but there's a saying that says one good woman is better than 100, you know, whatever else. So really trust God, really pray, fast, really seek him, seek his word, seek wise counsel for, you know, advice and, you know, the direction that God is pointing you when it comes to a spouse, right? To a wife. I want to be in a relationship for sure. I want to get married. You know, I want to lock in with a woman of God who God has for me. I'm trying to be like this. You see what I'm saying? But you know, it's about God's timing. Yo, focus on yourself, King. Focus on your physical health. Focus on your relationship with God first and foremost. Make sure that your relationship with God is right first, because in order for us to lead a woman, we need to be able to be led first. In order for a woman to submit to us, we need to be able to submit to God first. And if we can't do that as men of God, we have no business talking to women right now, right? Get your relationship right with God. Get your health together. Get your finances together. Get your priorities as a man together, right? Because women will always be there. I promise you. I promise you, women will always be there. Who God has for you, it's not going nowhere. Wherever she's at, God has destined that for you guys to meet, for you guys to, you know, be together at the right time. But in the meantime, while that's taking, because, you know, it may be a while, you know, it may be a while, but just know that you have to focus on what you have to focus on right now, right? Women will always be there, but make sure that you're right with God first. Make sure that everything else in your life is right before you try and pursue a woman, because you get your stuff in order, you get what you got to get in order, and the woman will come. We don't we don't pursue a woman. We don't go to God for a woman, and once we get her, now we get everything else in order. Now that's backwards. Women, they want to see a man who is, you know, stable, you know, financially. They want a man who can lead them in a godly way. They want a man who is good, who has his priorities together. Not a perfect man, but a man who progresses in each one of those areas every day. So that's my TED Talk. This time it's free, but next time I'm charging you. And I got a lot more notes than I thought I did. Listen, we came prepared. We got some bullet points. You know, we're not playing this time around. So, you know, I got a lot more things than I thought I did. So I'm just gonna kind of run through these things, and then, you know, in the future video, go into more details. So we touched on getting my health in check. We talk about these lovely women of God. We spoke about that. Work, I didn't got a new job, a promotion. I got my sleep in check. Got my diet in check. Got my mental health in check. Got a new car. Got a new automobile. You know, a little NASCAR, fast car in the spot. Got a new car. Cut my hair. Oh man, listen, I cut my hair. This is very old to me. Not very old. This is about a year old to me, but new to you. But straight buzz. I'm gonna put a picture up somewhere here. Yeah, like now I'm really growing my hair back out because it's a long story, but I'm growing my hair back out for sure, and I'm gonna keep it this time. You know, hopefully pray for me. But hair, this is, like I said, this is new to you, but old to me. I forgot I've been off YouTube for a while, so the last time you guys saw me, I probably had hair down to somewhere over here. My hair was super long, like it was just kept growing. I'm gonna probably put a video or a picture up in this video too. Started getting right with my finances, started getting into some investments. What else? Identity, a lot of identity issues, man. Like I've always gone through that since I was a youth, since I was young. Identity is something I've always struggled with. So like I said, we're gonna get all into this stuff in future videos, but identity kind of just, you know, a lot going on with that. But I feel like right now I'm in a good place where I can be myself, and where I could say that, you know, God, here is who I am, and, you know, do what you want with me. God can't bless who we pretend to be. He can only bless who he intended us to be. So, you know, that's just some food for thought. What else can I talk about? My father, my pops. Finally just had a conversation with him, just sat down, had a talk with him, just kind of mending certain things and just taking that first step in the right direction. And just for you guys who don't know, who may, you know, be questioning like what's going on with that, I grew up in a 2-parent household, blessed, very fortunate for that. But you know, there's been a lot of ups and downs when it comes to my relationship with my pops and stuff like that. You know, so I had a conversation with him, and just sat down, really told him how I felt and how I want to, you know, just take those steps to go into the right direction and just remending, you know, building things back up again. So that's what I mean by that. Blessed to come from a 2-parent household, not a perfect household, but a household who loves the Lord, and you know, who set godly examples, you know. So I'm blessed for that. I'm grateful for that. And yeah, that's kind of just I said kind of just a few times, but like I said, excuse the awkwardness. I said that in the beginning of this video, so I gotta pass this video. But that's just a few things I wanted to talk about in this video. Yeah, I'm gonna go more into depth, I promise you. This is just a quick little comeback video. You know, but here I am, you know, back in full effect. I really want to stay focused, consistent, persistent with this, because yo, YouTube, like when I put on this camera, record and edit, when I get the feedback from people in the comments or my DMs, like, yo, it's like I gotta do this, because you never know, like the words, the impact, even just the purpose that God has for you, how many people it can really touch, you know. So I really just feel like YouTube, like in the content that, you know, I can provide and produce, can really touch a lot of people, you know, can really advance the kingdom. What I do can really add value to the kingdom, right? So, you know, gotta get back into it. Me being off from YouTube for so long is on me. Nobody else, it's on me, right? You know, I just gotta find that motivation back. But just know that consistency will always bring back motivation when motivation isn't there, right? That's not my bars, that's not my quote. I got that from somebody, but it's applicable, right? When you can't find the motivation to get up and do what you gotta do, if you're consistent enough, that motivation will come back sooner or later. And that's for, you can apply that to anything in your life, right? Whether you're a parent, a student, whether you're in the gym, whether it's work, whatever it may be for you, think about that, reflect on it, and say to yourself that even though I don't have motivation to do this, because I'm consistent enough, it will finally come back to me, right? So really just lock in with that. And yeah, you know, I'm turning 24 in a few days, and I feel like this year I really just gotta focus up and, you know, do what God has for me. I can't, no more slacking, no more downtime, no more making excuses, no more procrastinating. Like even for this video, man, like I procrastinated this video for months, for weeks, for a year. I was supposed to, you know, been posted, but you know, that's on me. I can't, you know, that's on me. But yeah, you know, that's where we're at right now. So we're gonna definitely lock back in. Hair videos, you know, they're gonna come real soon too. Grow my hair back out, kind of starting from over, but you know, I got a lot of informational content, routines, you know, a lot of content coming, because I know you guys, I know most of you guys subscribe for my hair videos, so don't worry, like those hair videos are coming back real soon. So yeah, we're gonna lock into that too. And I feel like that's my niche, you know. YouTube, the biggest thing about YouTube is finding your niche, right? Do what you're good at, do what works for you, and if you find something that is getting a lot of attraction or attention, you know, focus up on that. You know, be creative or whatever it is, because, you know, sometimes it's hard to find creativity, and I feel like that's one thing I struggle with a lot. But, you know, learn to be creative, you know. Don't copy what people do, but take inspiration from what people do and kind of add your own, you know, swag to it. But yeah, that's pretty much this video. I want to leave you guys with one thing, and that's Jeremiah 29:11. And it says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, but plans to give you a hope in the future." So you watching this video, whatever you're going through right now, whether it's a hard time, a tough time, a rough time, just know that God has a plan for you, that he has intentions not to harm you, but to prosper you in everything that you do if it's in his will, right? So focus up. Just know that God has his future safe in your hands. So your situation may look tough right now. You may not even see the light to the tunnel. You know, you may feel like there's no way out of this situation. You may feel like your back's against the wall. You may feel like, you know, all odds are against you, but just know that we serve a God who makes the impossible possible. We serve a God who makes a way out of no way. But just stay focused. And when I say the God, I mean, I'm talking about Jesus. You know, I'm talking about Jesus Christ. You know, I'm not talking about no spirituality, no higher power, no, you know, no of anything. No offense to anybody watching this. You know, that's no disrespect if that's what you believe. But me personally, you know, what my channel is based around is Jesus Christ. So when I talk about God, whenever you hear me mention God, Lord, whatever it may be, I'm talking about Christ, I'm talking about Jesus. Just gotta put that out there, right? Because you live in a world nowadays where God can mean anything, right? And that's just what it is. So just know that God has a plan for you, and if that you keep him in the center, if you do things according to his will, I promise you. Why would God not want to do that for you, right? Why would God not want to bless it? Why would God not want to prosper that business? Why would God not want to, you know, give you that job, get into that school, you know, get into that relationship, open up that door for you if you knew that you were going to really, truly glorify him through it, right? Because we can fool man, but we can't fool God. He knows our hearts, right? So listen, man, trust God, put him first in everything that you do. This video is probably going to be super long, but it's a comeback video. And you know, I had to sprinkle my little ones and twos in this video. I had to give you some more content because I've been gone for a little while, right? But listen, it's been your boy CJ, got the drip. Feels good to say that again. Feels good to turn this camera on. La Familia, Drip family, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Be on the road to what, 3K? We almost at 3K, so make sure you sub up. Comment down below video ideas. Make sure you're tuned in because this year's gonna be special. All it takes is 1 year. All it takes is 1 year and your life could change. So listen, Drip Mafia, La Familia, it's been your boy CJ, got the drip. Listen, stay tuned. Stay tuned because I really feel like God is God. Listen, no Drip Mafia, La Familia, it's been your boy CJ, got the drip. Stay tuned, stay tuned, stay tuned. I really believe God is gonna do something special in my life this year. So it's been your boy CJ, got the drip, and I'm out here, man. Peace.